Hi, it's Maya. Welcome back to Resident Drinker. Today we're getting a little bit classy with some martinis. Martinis. I have to say, I think it's probably the most sophisticated of cocktails, in my humble opinion. One of my favourites. You cannot drink a lot of them, that's for sure, because they are very heavy in the alcohol. But they do make a great drink and they're really easy to make. So today I'm going to share with you two of my favourites. So I've got the classic here. Now I have actually used vodka, which could be sacrilegious to some because primarily it should be gin, but I just felt like a vodka one, to be honest with you. So this is a vodka martini and it's stirred, not shaken. And then, if that wasn't enough, I have got an espresso martini. So again, this has got vodka in it. And both of them are super easy, super delicious, and you'll be able to see how to make them shortly. But also I wanted to share with you just kind of a little bit of history about the martini. Really, it sort of dates back to 1863 when Martini Rosso was kind of invented and people would order martini and gin. So most people kind of assume that that's where the kind of beginning of a martini as we know it came about, because the cocktail essentially is 1 part vermouth to about 6 parts of gin, or in my case vodka, and it's a very if you've never had one, have one. That's what I would say. They're they're a clean sort of cocktail, very strong, but a very clean kind of enjoyable cocktail. And obviously you can have a dirty martini, which sounds a bit saucy, but all that is basically is that they put a little bit of the brine from the olives in there. So let's have a taste of my classic one. So again, you get the vermouth, you get in my case, the vodka, but obviously use gin if you prefer, if you don't like vodka. And then we have the espresso martini. So in this one, you've got a shot of espresso and coffee liqueur. So you can use any coffee liqueur. Obviously there's big brand names out there, but any liqueur will do. Coffee liqueur, it has to be coffee because otherwise it's not going to give you the same flavour. And actually there are variations on this where you could use like chocolate liqueurs and things like that and change it up a bit if you wanted like a coffee kind of chocolate flavour. I find that personally a bit too sweet. The coffee I think works just brilliantly because it's a little bit sweet, but you still get the kind of slight bitterness from the coffee. So you've got the coffee liqueur, shot of espresso, vodka, and then if you like it a little bit sweeter, you can by all means add a spoon of sugar syrup, and that kind of just makes it a little bit sweeter. But it's lovely. It's a very alcoholic kind of shot of espresso, vodka, fantasticness. I love them, so I'm gonna have a taste. And again, I would say with these, you have to take your time. You cannot kind of down a martini. Well, you can if you've had that kind of day and you need a martini, certainly. But I think that's the only thing I would say with these. Pace yourself and drink them with caution because they are very strong. There's just pure alcohol pretty much in them. And the other thing I was going to say, normally I'm kind of like, oh, just use whatever glasses you have, it doesn't matter. But I do think in the case of a martini, the martini glass really does make it. It just has that look about it that's sophisticated, elegant, and I think it does add to the drink. So if you can, use a martini glass. So hopefully you've enjoyed that and learning a little bit about the martini, and it's inspired you to try my two cocktails. They're super easy, so I'm sure you'll be able to knock them up in no time. So please don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to be back next week with a fantastic giveaway. So it's really important you subscribe so that you don't miss out on that. So I'll see you soon. Cheers!